How do we know if we have made a good communion? We're told to receive what we are and become what we receive, which is the body of Christ. How do we know if we're doing that well? Because our faith is never magical. There is always our participation, our cooperation, to have open hearts, to be able to receive, because God never takes our freedom away from us. And so in surrendering to God's will, we are then transformed. When it comes to the Eucharist, the Church highlights several fruits of Holy Communion. You can find these in the Catechism number 1391 to 1397. A fruit of Holy Communion is that it strengthens our relationship with Christ. It makes us more part of the body of Christ. There is an intimate union and relationship, and that certainly is the most important fruit of Holy Communion, that connection to Jesus Christ. In receiving Holy Communion, it also separates us from sin. And here's something that not a lot of Catholics know or have been made aware of. In receiving communion with the correct attitude, that cleanses us from our past venial sins. Sometimes Catholics think, oh, I can't receive communion until I go to confession, but that's only if we're guilty of committing mortal sin. For mortal sin, we're required to go to the sacrament of reconciliation or confession before we would receive communion, so that relationship that's been broken can be rebuilt. But the relationship that's been weakened through venial sins can be strengthened through receiving communion. And lastly, now this one may be very surprising, the last fruit of Holy Communion. So how we know if we're really making communion in a good way, in the Christian way, with the right attitude, is that it commits us to the poor. Receiving communion, if we are fully embracing it, it will inevitably commit us for caring for the poor, for recognizing the presence of Christ in the poorest in our communities and in our societies. The same Jesus Christ who said, "This is my body, this is my blood, do this in remembrance of me," also said to welcome the stranger, to visit the sick and the imprisoned, and that every time we do it for the least of these, we're actually doing it for Christ. That's how we can tell if we are receiving communion, not mindlessly, not thoughtlessly, not as just part of some routine, but spiritually and fully. We are growing in our relationship with Christ, we are separating ourselves from sin, and we are becoming more committed to caring and serving the poor. In doing that, we definitely will be choosing love and not fear.